Sunday fun day at Houston Texans training camp as the good guys got to work after a day off on Saturday. I'm Drew Doherty, and this is Texans training camp today, and here are some Harris hits. John Harris is our insider and gives you the lowdown on what went down at Texans practice. J.J. Watt was back in pads, had some limited amount of work, but John covers the rest.
All right, it's a beautiful Sunday here at Houston Methodist Training Center. It's time for a few Harris hits from today, and I'm going to start with Brandon Cooks. Man, when you see him in full force, it is really fun to watch. He had at least 3 different catches out here where I wrote in my notebook, boy, I'm glad that we have Brandon Cooks on our side this year as opposed to the other side where he's been when we have faced him before. Boy, he was really good today. Another guy who was really good today, and I know you're gonna laugh at this and it's okay, Bryan Anger. Man, he hit punts out of this world. I know Tracy Smith had to be really happy to see Bryan Anger today just bombing punts, and the very last one hit right over behind me, right there about the 1 yard line, went and downed it. It was a beautiful punt. Anger was tremendous all day long. And I'm gonna finish with one of the better defensive plays of the day, and that was Lonnie Johnson in the back far corner of the end zone in a 2-minute drill. Sean laying it up out there for his receiver. Ball tipped, Lonnie came down with it. I don't know if it would have held up on review, but it was a great catch and a great play for Lonnie Johnson. The guy that's put a lot of work into this offseason to get ready for the 2020 season. I'll have more Harris hits for you at HoustonTexans.com. Also, check out the app. We got great stuff for you. Appreciate you reading. See you then.
And if you like what you saw there's much more from John in the written form on HoustonTexans.com, the Houston Texans mobile app. He has Harris hits after every single Texans practice. Moving on to a one-on-one, Deepi Sidhu. She went one-on-one with linebacker Benardrick McKinney, and the inside linebacker had much to say about how this camp and much more is happening.
Joining me today on the Deep Slant one-on-one presented by Xfinity, Bernardrick McKinney, a.k.a. Lambo Mac. Bernardrick fresh off the practice field and out of the weight room. How's it going, B-Mac?
It's going great. Just trying to get ready for the season. A long process, but it's going good.
How can you and Zach build on that chemistry that the two of you have? It seems like you two are really playing in sync, and you have been for a while now.
Oh, yeah, me and Zach, we are great buddies on and off the field. Me and him take vacation trips. So, we know a lot about each other, so that's why it's so easy to play with him. Like I said, we're locked in on the field, we're off the field, or it means we have a great time. So the chemistry between me and him is unbelievable.
All right, good to know. Or what about for yourself? I remember heading to the Pro Bowl with you just a few years back. Your first Pro Bowl, you sign a contract extension, you're in Disney World with your family. Now it's hard to believe you're heading into year 6 because it seems like you just got here just a short while ago. But what about for yourself? I mean, is it surreal to think it's year 6? And what sort of goals do you have for yourself this year?
Yeah, it's weird. It came so fast. It kind of almost is like a blur. Like I only kind of remember like my first year, and now it went super fast. But I'm just trying to get better, and I just gotta keep looking at guys that are older than me and see how they're being able to stay in the league so long and be able to take care of their body. So I'm still getting better at that, eating and just trying to make sure I can last long in the league and make them kick me out. So I'm still trying to get right. So. All
right. Well, no, I hope no one's kicking you out anytime soon because it's been a lot of fun watching your development from a rookie onwards, and we wish you the best. Benardrick McKinney on the Deep Slant one-on-one presented by Xfinity. B-Mac, always a pleasure.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thanks so much, Deepi. Great stuff there with Benardrick McKinney. You know, because of COVID-19 and because of the way the Texans have gone about getting ready for the 2020 season, different guys are on different schedules in terms of ramping up for the Thursday Night Football opener at Kansas City on September 10th. One guy who's gotten lots of reps that he might not normally have is Chad Hansen. The receiver who was a practice squatter last year has had time with the ones, time with the twos as well, and he spent time with me in this version of Drew's Dozen.
What have you been doing to make the most of all the extra reps you've been getting here early on in Texans training camp, man?
Well, I mean, Coach OB always preaches make the most of every opportunity you got. So, you know, I've been lucky enough to get some, you know, great opportunities with the ones this camp. So just trying to make the most of it every day.
What have you learned about yourself getting those chances with the ones?
Well, you know, I think I've learned I love to compete, you know, and you know, going ones versus ones, it's always, you know, you always got the best DBs and stuff. So it's always fun, you know, trying new stuff, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work, watching, you know, the other receivers and, you know, picking their brains. You know, we got a lot of vets in the room, so it's fun to figure that out.
Tell us what it's like when you go through a drill like you did today with the ones and you head back to the sideline and then they yell, "Hey, Chad, we need you back out here." And you go through it with the twos as well. That's got to make you feel good, I'm guessing, right?
Yeah. I mean, it is tough though. It's a grind because the sun's beating down on you, that humidity, but it's always good to get reps. Someone in my position, I'm always hungry for reps. So I'm never gonna complain about getting too many or being tired so I love it. I love it all.
Let's say you're trapped in a room, maybe the size of the one you're in right now, and it's filled with food, and the only way you can get out is if you eat your way out of the room. What food do you want that room to be filled with?
I would say pizza, because it's my favorite food. It's kind of heavy though, so it'd be tough to eat the whole thing. Pastas, maybe tacos.
Tacos? All right.
Kind of lighter. It's a lighter food, but still, I never get tired of it. So, being from SoCal, there's a lot of good Mexican food. So I think probably tacos. Just fill this room up. I'll eat it all.
Tacos. I would have gone with cotton candy because it would dissolve. It's kind
of.
That's just me. Eat tacos. That's a good choice.
Smarter, not harder. Yeah, no, that's very smart.
Well, Chad, it's great talking with you, man. We appreciate the time. Best of luck through the rest of camp, and keep up the great work.
All right, thank you.
That's all we got for this Texans training camp today, but we'll be back tomorrow. The Texans practicing again at the Houston Methodist Training Center on Monday. Before we go, though, we got to show you some of the best stuff from what happened at Texans practice on Sunday morning.